Back in February 2015, I posted a video on YouTube and an article on my website at ocabj.net discussing my EDC bag, or an everyday carry bag that I built specifically to carry a certain set of gear that I would have use for between my vehicles. And when I say between my vehicles, I have two vehicles, my car and my truck. And I didn't want to duplicate the gear just for cost, so I said, you know what, let me just put it all in a bag, and I would just take this bag with me in the trunk of my car if I was driving my car, or in the cab or the bed of the truck if I was driving my truck. And for the most part, this bag is still working for me. I go to it for various things like my earplugs or markers, pens, notepads, and whatnot when I need them, and my gloves, etc. So this is a pretty good vehicle EDC bag, but a lot of people were very critical of it on that YouTube video. Some of them were just outright negative. For example, one person specifically, Charles Turner, wrote, "Meet you tonight at the Blue Oyster Fag Bar. Please wear those skinny jeans and ass lube, you fucking jerk off." So yeah, that's pretty interesting. But for the most part, of all those negative reviews, I can see where people were saying this is kind of overkill for an EDC bag. I don't think it's overkill in terms of this is what's carried in my vehicle, and I drive, when I drive anywhere, this has to be on me. So this is in my car. Rather, it's not on me when I leave the vehicle per se, but it is in my vehicle. So it is what it is. Now, to respond to some of the negative comments, and to one person who asked about a bag that I actually use for everyday carry, I'm going to go ahead and discuss this bag here in particular, which is the Haley Strategic Partners D3 Flat Pack. And I wrote a mini review of this pack on my blog at ocabj.net, and I'll go ahead and include that in the video description. But this is pretty much my EDC bag, a true EDC bag, in terms of that it's actually on me if I were to exit my vehicle. And just a quick background, at the time that I was looking at this when this came out, I was also looking into getting a new laptop. I'm in information security, and I had stopped carrying a laptop with me wherever I went because I just didn't really care to carry my MacBook Pro 13-inch anymore. While it's a smaller laptop comparatively speaking, I was doing a lot of my stuff, my mobile work, on my iOS devices, my iPhone and my iPad. But in 2015, I said I was starting to have the inclination to start using a laptop again while on the go. So I looked at the MacBook Air 11-inch, which is a very small laptop. But I wanted a laptop that was more for utility use, not for primary working, like a primary laptop, because I still do most of my stuff while I'm in the office, whether it's at work or at home in my home office. So I ended up getting an 11-inch refurb MacBook Air, and at the same time I bought the Haley Strategic Partners D3 Flat Pack, which it fits perfectly in. It's actually in this bag right now. And before I open it up, I'm going to go ahead and just show you this pack in general as far as the externals. So there's nothing really on here per se as far as external stuff, mainly just this Leatherman Style CS with scissors that I like to carry because it's nice to have scissors and a few of the utility items on this multi-tool. It's very small and it's nice to have when I need to cut something with scissors. And it should be TSA safe. I actually haven't had this on my bag when I went through security last time I went, so I don't know. Then I have a carabiner because carabiners can be handy. And then I have my ID badge for work because I need this to get into the building. So as you can see, it's very flat, and if you look at my photos on my website, the pack is very flat in itself, so it's very compact. But before I show you the pack itself, let me show you what's in it. And in the main compartment specifically is my MacBook Air 11-inch, which is in a sleeve. This is a padded sleeve from Bird & Bell, which I also talked about or wrote about in my blog article with the pack. This is by Bird & Bell off of Etsy, and this woman, I can't remember what state she's in, but she's in the US. She makes these nice felt sleeves and whatnot for electronic devices, and she makes one for the 11-inch Air, so I put my MacBook Air in it because the flat pack isn't padded. It actually fits a little bit better than the flat pack without the sleeve, but I can still get the sleeve in here, and I just have to finagle the zippers just a little bit to squeeze it around the felt sleeve. But anyway, this is my 11-inch MacBook Air, which I do use for mobile computing and whatnot. Now, as far as the pack itself, this main compartment is very flat and small, but if I need to carry more gear in it, I can actually expand the pack by unzipping this around the perimeter. And once I unzip around the perimeter, it actually expands the pack so it can hold more gear. So if I need to throw in some more books or notepads or whatnot, or even my jacket, if I wanted to fold it up, I can throw it in here. There are two supplementary compartments. One is more of a flat compartment for documents, which I don't have any documents in here right now. But this pouch here is also expandable, and you can just kind of unzip around the perimeter and it expands the pouch even more. But inside this pouch, I can carry just a few items like a Sharpie, just nice to have a Sharpie. I have a lightning cable from Anker with the Kevlar braiding on it, because for anybody who uses cables like these iOS cable, or sorry, the iPhone or iPad lightning cables, they fray easily here at the ends over time in like as little as a few months. I've had some that lasted years without issues, so it's kind of hit or miss as far as how you use the cables, so it's nice just to have these stronger lightning cables. I have my 1 terabyte USB 3 hard drive that I use for my, this is my media drive. I have my photos, my Lightroom libraries, and some Premiere video, like my Adobe Premiere projects. I do have this watch case that I keep here just to store a watch in if I need to, and it has a microfiber cloth in it. And I actually have my Omega Seamaster in here because I'm about to leave the house to go to the Omega boutique to have it regulated. So that's why I have a watch in here. I have a bunch of random stuff like a Band-Aid, some Aleve sinus and cold medicine. I actually use these for just regular headaches because these are just amazing for if I have a headache or some kind of migraine style headache. Those work great for me. I have a bunch of alcohol prep wipes, which I use, some spare change, my MacBook charger, some lotion because I do get dry skin, and this is just a free lotion that I got from MGM Resorts. This is for Mandalay Bay. I was at a conference a few months ago, and it's still in my bag. I have a Surefire Titan Plus flashlight, which I wrote a review on. It's on my blog at ocabj.net, so check that out. My spare desk key for work, a USB 64 gig USB 3 flash drive SanDisk, which I keep some files on, and it's encrypted. But that's pretty much it. So for those who are wondering about a true EDC bag or an update to the EDC that I spoke about in February 2015, this is kind of my EDC, my true EDC if you want to be very true to the word of an EDC bag. So this is actually on me when I actually get out of my vehicle. And then just a couple other items, I guess, is on my person, just my card holder. I have a 4-card holder with my driver's license and 2 credit cards and my BJ's Brewhouse card. Money clip to cash because I like to carry cash. And then my Sebenza 21, which is now my EDC knife as of the past several months. This is a small 21 with carbon fiber inlay, Blade HQ exclusive. And then of course my iPhone, which I always carry on me. Anyway, that's pretty much it as far as that's concerned. And I'm actually looking into getting another bag because for those who don't know, California recently passed a law that went into effect in November that restricted the use of plastic bags. And so when you go to the supermarket, you kind of have to bring your own bags, like reusable bags. And I actually have expanded this out on occasion when I go to pick something up for the office to throw stuff in here. And I have some giveaway bags I get from SHOT Show or trade shows, these that I can reuse. But it's nice to have, it would be nice to carry a slightly bigger bag in the event that I go shopping and I need to carry some more stuff in there. So I'm looking at the Triple Out Design Lightspeed Fast Packet, I think is what they call it. So I'm looking at getting that, and I might get it before SHOT Show because I'll need another bag for SHOT Show. So anyway, that's pretty much it. And I'm probably gonna I might write a summary of this stuff for my blog at ocabj.net to accompany this video. May or may not do that. But anyway, I just want to quickly just discuss or follow up the EDC video that I posted in February 2015 with this kind of update with a summary of my true EDC bag for you purists out there. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.